Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Just seeing how this memory card is going to work. That's in the camera now. It's one I got from that Too New or Tip New or whatever that little site is where you can get things at a real good price. It's 128 gigabyte memory card, and I was gonna continue using it because I could save a lot of footage on it, but lately it's got me a little skeptical about using it because GoPro is real particular about which memory cards you put in their cameras. But either way, I'll continue on with tying a few jigs for Lake Conroe. That's what I'm doing. Just gonna do some ties, just something I do anyway. I looked through my box just a while ago and I really have plenty of colors that'll work there, but this is like a comfort zone for me to sit in here and tie a little something beforehand. Plan on getting out on the water early. I may throw some top waters if I see that there's activity early in the morning on the way out to the bridge. So without any further ado, I'm just going to wrap up a few ties and try to keep the ball rolling, man. Keep a little bit of something for you guys to check out while I'm on a little bit of a downtime. I'm not fishing that much, not as much as I normally or usually do, but either way, here's a little time before fishing, and I won't hold you up too long with it. Just gonna be doing a lot of all whites, grays, stuff like that, because that tends to be the better colors on the bridge on Conroe. Is more of a shad pattern. It's been the most productive almost all of the time when nothing else will work. So I'm gonna stick with it. Put a little flash, as I always do. Saltwater holographic flash. I'm going to be using some 1/16 ounce jig heads. I'm not going to use the 1/32 under the bridge right away. I may later on, but I think I'm going to start off with a 1/16 and a small split shot. See how that works out. I got some pearl white that I was going to use, and I still may use it. But that grayish pearl white has worked better. I've got plenty of this color. I'm not going to tie that. But let's see here. This is the color of gray, or more of a gray than a white. That works better on Conroe. Not going to worry about putting weed guards on these baits.
hundreds in, because I want to give her all hundreds, because normally when I give it to her, it be all 20s, so it don't look like I got it from my bank, you know what I'm saying? And then Woody actually gave us $100 bills. So, but I told him,
Told him what?
I told him, give her 1,000,
Yeah.
So,
Got that quill down underneath the jig, so that down the under feathers is covered with the over feathers, you would call it. The outer feathers are covering the down just like it naturally would on a bird. Put the down first, and then put the quill, which they call the over feathers, over it. Come back with that saltwater holographic flash. Got one on the other side. Make sure they're both the same length.
Just go a little behind.
Thanks.
Let me clean this dog. Clean this Jasper group for this. For my dog. It's the one that broke my ACC crappie stick, man. You broke my ACC crappie stick, man. I'm gonna feed you to my dog. Rubberfish, Goodyear. The Goodyear blimp. Sometimes my dog look at me funny when I try to slip this on him. I gotta hurry up and get it out of the grease with a little garlic on it. Old Rubberfish, man. If you're into eating rubber tires, these are good. Be chewing a long time. The meat's got a tougher texture. Ain't nothing wrong with it, won't kill you. I done ate one. But I don't I don't advise you to try to go get a belly full of them. Unless you got some good jaws. You like chewing, you want to get some jaw exercise. Here it is, here's your fish right here. Tougher than boot leather. Apparently he tougher than boot leather because he broke my daggum. ACC crappie stick like it wasn't nothing. Old gas was good. Meat ain't bad looking, you know, it's just texture and taste ain't just nothing to write home about. Set that off to the side. All right. Let's get to the, all these have been bled out. Still ice cold. I just drained the water. I mean the ice and stuff off of them. Easy to work with. Let's go. It's good stuff. Like my knife even happier. Finally, for my first time in my life, I'm gonna eat blade out crappie. I think I'm gonna do all my fish like this from now on. Clip a glue, it's easy, you know, why not? Let him pump out. Bring my coil basket with me all the time. Got a bleed out basket I'll have to keep on my kayak now. Blade out crappie looks so good. It's gonna do whole fillets. Don't worry about splitting. Where I do my filleting, man, is I never let any of the guts or internals hit my meat. The rib cage and everything stays intact to where I don't have any of what was in his stomach or liver or kidney or bladder or whatever the case may be. I don't let my internals touch my meat. I don't go through the rib cage. I don't just go straight down the fish and just fillet him all the way with. I'm messing up on this one because he's a football. This joker, he's round. It's like the meat is just firmer when I bled them out. Different, totally different, man. Firmer meat, I don't know. The meat even feels firmer in this bled out fish. That's why I ended up right here not getting all the way to the bone, because that meat is so thick and firm. I just missed that just a little bit, and I came back and got it. This is another fish, got a big old belly. Maybe he's full of fat, but I'm not going to go inside because I'm showing you an example of how the rib cage and everything stays intact. I just take the meat off of the fish. I don't run through the guts and have the guts all on my table and just go straight through the rib cage. I leave that there, leave the fish intact. The internals never hit my cutting station. Never hit my cutting station. It's just fresh meat on the cutting station, and that's it. Nothing from the internals of the fish. And I mean, this thing is firm, man. Just don't even, the knife don't even want to go down below it. Mess that one up a little bit. Talking and showing y'all instead of focusing and concentrating. But yeah, no internals hit my table. That's the way it is. Don't worry about them little specks, because I don't know, Top Dollar like eating the scales and stuff when they dry up. I gotta watch them. I don't know if that's calcium, but that big redfish that I cleaned, the big scales that fell off, I had to get them and sweep them over there because they were out here and he was eating them, you know, crunching them like they were bones. I don't know. Maybe it's calcium. I don't know. Somebody that knows can tell me. But yeah, it's our fillet, man. Never go through my fish rib cage. I don't do it. I mean, everybody has their preference of how they do things. You know, I'm not knocking anybody that does theirs like that. I'm just telling you how I do mine, in case somebody wants to do theirs this way. To me, it's better. You know, when you're cleaning other animals, you don't want their internals getting on your meat. So why not fish? You know, I know they're in the water and everything's clean in the water or whatever, but to me, this is better. It's a lot cleaner when I'm getting ready to, you know, do my fillets. I don't have all that stuff I gotta wash off on the ground. There's nothing to wash off. You know, everything goes in the bucket, and all you have is nice fillets. But I tell you what, these bled out fillets look so much better than none bled out. I will be doing my crappie and all my fish this way from now on. Dadgum shame it took me this long to go ahead and start doing it, but it was simple and easy. I thought it was something complex, and I always feel like I don't have time, but you know, we need to start making time for things that's right for us and slow down, because this world is so fast paced and gets you all off track. You know, our focus should be trying to become a better person each and every day that you wake up. You want to outdo somebody, outdo that person that you were yesterday. How about that? That's what's to outdo. Don't try to outdo nobody else. Outdo yourself. How about that? Just fix you, and God will put good people around you. I promise you. 100%. I know I done lived it. Still living it. Yeah, man. This is nice here. Bled out crappie. First time bleeding a fish. Won't be my last. Start bleeding every fish. I'm sure all fish may not be able to be bled from the gills, but I hope so. Redfish really need it. So I'm going to be sure to bleed them rascals out. Stop barking. Thank you. sure I'll get better and better as it goes along. My problem was, all right, I'm gonna go get my fly gun. All right, stay right there. Wind and change directions on me. Time to get this done. Top Dollar got him a goo and a white bass. And all the filleting is done, y'all. Real quick like. In the back, with all these that have been bled out, we have some small and large fish, you know, we can compare taste. Got some big fish compared to some eaters. Bigger fillets versus smaller fillets, bled out versus non-bled out, all caught on them hard hitter hand ties, using that Gorman live scope on Lake Houston. Right after some storms have passed through this week, finally got some rain after a real excruciatingly hot summer with no rain, low lake levels and high lake water temperatures. It was a very challenging year and I had a ton of success in challenging conditions. And I got footage to prove it. And all thanks be to God for the ability and life every day to be able to do these types of things and enjoy them. So I really put a lot of time and work into my craft, man. Been doing this since I was a kid and I ain't never stopped. I still got that same passion. I showed him a picture the other day of me with my little daughter Bethany with a hot rod shirt on, center line, racing wheel t-shirt on. Still wish I had that shirt. And my hat that said I'd rather be fishing. I'll get that picture immortalized. It's a true statement that I still like hot rods and I still like fishing. Hey, I gotta leave at 11:15 to make it before 12.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, when you gonna? What time is it? Oh, okay. That'd be cool to drop me off.
Right.
All right. Then.
You'll be ready at 11:15?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. All right.